I have senna leaves here, and I am glad that I harvested. I was personally involved in the harvesting of these leaves in Kajiado County, of course, with the help of other casual workers, because we were harvesting them in large amounts. As I told you, I've been carrying batches of branches, small branches, to pluck off the leaves and put them in these glass jars. As you can see on this end, I have quite a number of glass jars that are already stacked up. We have only 3 empty glass jars, and on the other side of my kitchen I can see there are only 3 herbs which are remaining. There's milk, there's dandelion, there's rosemary as well. Alright, now senna leaves. Let me show you the real deal. I've been telling you guys, I want you guys to see the leaves in real form. This is how they look like in dried form. Of course, there's a bit of a difference, not a big difference, when they're in dried form and when they are fresh. But as well, I've been shooting videos as we harvest these leaves. So I'll be sharing the videos as well. The fresh, the tree of the senna, and here we have them in dried forms. And in dried form, and in future, as I've said, I want to be taking you through the process of the whole process till the final product of processing the powders, packaging, and that. All right, if time allows, but definitely time will allow as we grow. All right, so senna leaves, what are the main health benefits? Number 1, senna leaves is a very good detoxer. This makes you diarrhea, and diarrhea proper. I know ladies, you guys love. No one enjoys diarrhea, but when a lady, when a lady is diarrheaing and they know they are diarrheaing, and my tongue got heavy. Yeah, when a lady knows that they are diarrheaing, and the diarrheaing will make them reduce their fat belly. Trust me, they just enjoy the process. But of course, diarrheaing is not a good one. But as long as a lady knows that their tummy belly will be reduced from the diarrhea, they do love that. They definitely do embrace that product. And I'm saying this out of experience because I receive a lot of those customer ladies there who they just want products that will make them diarrhea and slim and cut off, and especially the belly fat, and have fat in the right places. I don't know, maybe. Anyway, sorry. Okay, sorry. This is not about my body. We are not speaking about my body here. But this is a very good detoxer. And in our body detox tea that we sell at only 750 shillings for 100 grams, this is very active. Is one of the active herbs that we have put there. All right. So senna leaves, it's a very good detoxer of cleaning and cleansing your body system. The other health benefit of senna leaves, and I'm supposed to be doing this as I pluck the leaves. I'll pluck a few. The ones which others will be left, I'll do them later on offline, off the video. All right. The other health benefit, but I prefer that I look at you guys as I talk. You guys are able also to concentrate and listen to me better if I'm looking at you. All right. Now, but you guys are not physically. Anyway, forget about it. These are matters of video shoots and technology. So the other health benefit of senna leaves, it cures or treats IBS. IBS stands for irritable bowel syndrome. So this is a combination of gut disorders, stomach disorders, bloating. You have gas in your stomach, you are bloated all the time, you are constipating, you are diarrheaing. A combination of those symptoms. And when those symptoms occur, or occur and recur over a period of time, if they are recurring about over 2 weeks, over 1 month, that is a syndrome. That is already chronic, and hence the term irritable bowel syndrome, being continuous and recurring, chronic. All right. So this is a very good cure for those stomach disorders, and trust me, within a day too, it should cure. It does cure IBS, because I have testimonies from customers who have sold the senna leaves in powder form. And as you can see, the leaves are very tiny. Very, very tiny. Let me bring the branches a bit closer to you. So these leaves, when we have herbs which have tiny leaves, it's very easy to process them into fine powders. So the powder for senna is normally very fine, almost closer to that of sasop. It's even softer than sasop. So it's a fine powder. Anyway, it doesn't matter whether in leaves form, whether in powder form, as long as it has the medicinal effect, and that is what people are looking for. So I mentioned about the detoxing, the IBS curing. The other health benefit of senna leaves, it is a laxative stimulant. It treats, and that's why it is very good for treating constipation, laxative constipation, where there are people constipated, they have hard stool. Yeah, even removing that stool is a problem. So this softens the stool, and that is what we call, it stimulates, yeah, the laxation in your gut muscles, and yeah, it loosens off the stool, and your diarrhea or have the loose stool, whichever way you want to call it. Okay, so if you have that sort of constipation, this is the cure, senna leaves, and we have it in powder forms. As well, the other health benefit, there are people who constipate, and they are constipating their anal veins, their anus. Ano is from anus, if I'm not pronouncing that correct, I just made it simpler for you. So their anal veins, they swell and they become painful. So as it stimulates, the laxative stimulant effect, health benefit, this cures that, those swollen anal veins, yeah, and you're able to release and eliminate very well without struggle. Okay, at the same time, the other health benefit, there are those people, which is also part of the swollen anal veins, the old health issue or illness is normally known as hemorrhoids. There are people who will swell, and there are people who swell and there's a lump, kind of some, yeah, I don't want to call it meat, but it's a lump on the anal veins. Some it's one lump, some it's many lumps, or 2 or 3. I can imagine if it is many lumps, that is quite a problem. I've never experienced that personally. Thanks be to God, and thanks be to me that I understand the power and the healing power of nature. So, and I rarely have gut issues, honestly. I rarely have, unless sometimes hormonal imbalance. I'll have those gut issues. Anyway, let's not concentrate on that. But this cures hemorrhoids. Yeah, the swollen anal veins at the same time. Where there are lumps around your anal system, this will cure. So basically, those are the health benefit of senna leaves. And there we have at our physical shops, we have them in powder forms. I wish I had carried the actual products for you guys to see. So I'll continue plucking these and filling in my glass jar for the display in our apothecary. And I'll be proceeding over for the next short video shoots. For the leaves, for our apothecary, the leaves, the herbal medicinal leaves. All right, see you later. May light be your portion, healing your portion, positivity, happiness. We wish you wellness. See you soon.